What's up, y'all? It's Mir. I'm back with another video today. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the feeling of loneliness. Now, the feeling of loneliness we've all felt before. It isn't a feeling that you can run away from. At some point in all of our lives, we're going to feel lonely. And we're going to have people that when you see them, you don't feel that they have this similar feeling that you have. Most of your peers, you're going to believe, don't have the same feelings that you have in terms of feeling lonely, because you believe they all have one another. You feel like you're the only one going through it. And that's completely wrong. Everybody has a season of loneliness at some point in their life. And it's completely normal and it's completely false. See, the reason why you feel like you're lonely is because you believe that maybe some people don't, or most people don't know what you're going through, or it's something that you have to get out of yourself, or it's a thing that only you have dealt with in a specific situation that makes you feel this way. But I can assure you that it's somebody in this world that's gone through something that you've gone through, or something very similar to you. It is somebody out here who has gone through it. And when you have these feelings of loneliness and you don't know who to call on, you can always call on God. Always go to your maker. Always go to the person who created you, because he can never lead you astray. But even if you aren't very religious, or if you don't feel as though that's what you want to do at the moment, you have to realize that you came into this world alone and you're going to leave alone. So in a way, you're always by yourself. You're always to yourself. And all that you need is yourself. Now, for myself, I believe that God is always with me, and I can always call on him, and I'll never be alone. I believe that that's what everyone should believe, but I understand that people don't have the same beliefs as I do. And if you don't have the same beliefs, just be able to know that you're okay and you're going to be fine. You just have to be okay with being by yourself. You have to be okay with talking to yourself. You have to be okay with understanding that you are all that you need. When the going gets tough, you stay to yourself. You should try to figure it out by yourself. Try to figure it out alone, because in the end, you are the only person that can make yourself actually happy, no one else. You can mask it, you can go out, you can go kick it with your friends, you can go hang out, you can go to parties, you can be around a bunch of people, you can go to therapy, you can do a bunch of different things. But at the end of the day, when you go home and you lay in bed by yourself, you're going to have to realize and face that realization that if I don't feel okay mentally, then it's actually nothing that can help it. You can use people as a scapegoat, you can use drugs, you can use food, you can use sports, but at the end of the day, you're always going to come back to being by yourself eventually. And when you're by yourself, if you're not okay, then you're not actually okay. If you can't be okay alone, then you're never going to be okay. So it's important to learn how to focus on what the problem is alone, fixing the problem, or being okay with whatever situation it is. You can't help yourself from feeling lonely sometimes, and that's okay, because it's a feeling that is something that you're gonna have. But you have to realize that it's only a season, and it will pass, just like everything else. Happiness passes, sadness passes, loneliness will also pass. You just have to push through it, and you have to keep working at whatever the scenario is for yourself. And for myself, I believe that anytime that I'm feeling a certain type of way about something going on in my life, it's God trying to teach me something, and him telling me something. And for me, I look for the answers, but I look for the answers through myself and through him. Look for the answers through him if you can, and if you don't want to, look for the answers within yourself. Most of the problems that we have as people, we're able to solve alone. We overcomplicate our problems. See, a lot of times people believe that in order for you to solve your problem, you have to solve the feeling. When I say this is, it's me telling you, if you feel like you're sad, you believe that your solution is to become happy. But the real solution is you being able to figure out what the sadness really is, why you are actually sad, why that makes you sad, and being okay with sitting through your season of sadness. Going through and going within that season of sadness and allow yourself to come out of it eventually. Not masking it with happiness. You're not always going to figure out why something is happening to you, and it can change in a matter of an instant. It's not going to always happen that way. Sometimes you're going to have to sit in that season and be okay with whatever you're sitting in, because that's what's meant for you at the moment. You can't always be happy, and you for sure won't always be sad. But in order for you to get out of that feeling of sadness and that feeling of loneliness, you have to, one, realize why that feeling is happening to you. Realize what actually makes you feel this way. And be okay with feeling that way, because it's better times to come. And that's for any and everything. So thank you guys for watching my video today. Hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. And if you're feeling this way, you can come talk to me. We can have some talks about anything that you would like. But that's just from my eyes to yours. Hope you guys enjoyed.